I'm Johnny 2B.
I'm Blakey Waffles.
And we're bringing our fine fan fiction, My Lion King 2, The Wrath of Scar. This is the crossover of this book and the third book, Simba's Pride in the Next Gen, because I was having writer's block at the time, and I had school that I had to take care of that was very important. So here we go with the Chapter 5, Kopa disappears in the new battle. Music belongs to James Horner, and art belongs to Hopeless Romance. Chapter 5, Kopa disappears in the new battle.
Kopa and Minute had ditched Simba and Pumbaa again to explore. Simba and Pumbaa were sleeping anyway. Dottie was with her father, still sleeping. Nala was nursing Kara on her royal platform in her main cave, while Simba and Bluey were going over the morning report schedule for the day on the top of Pride Rock. Tojo, Kola, the birds, all lioness, and Beauty Kundu were also sleeping.
Meanwhile, back in the Outlands, a rogue lioness and her cub wandered into Scar's Pride. Back in the Outlands. Scar's lioness and hyenas surrounded her, and Zira approached them. "Who do we have here?" she spat. "Simba?" Zira spat.
Yes, she's sweet.
Then Scar approached. "Rogue, I'm sorry, but you will not see Simba, and you and your cub have discovered us and now must die."
But why?
"Life is not fair. You see, you and your cub are trespassing, so therefore you must die. Dispose of them. Keep the body of the cub. I have an idea." "Now we can take over Simba's pride and blackmail them, my lord?" Tama asked. "Not quite. We need Simba's son, so I also want Kovu alive." "Tama, Zira, seek out Joka. Ask him to come here. I have a job for him." Meanwhile, back in Pride Lands, Kopa and Vitani were exploring near the waterfall when Joka had slithered into sight. Kopa and Vitani were horrified and startled to run as they saw the snake. Kopa was dangerously close to the falls when he started to run, but slipped and fell into the waterfall.
Kopa, no! Cried.
Joka slithered away back to Scar that the body was dead. Scar was believing that the snake was correct and told the loyalists that there was a victory and ready for battle. Vitani had run back to get help at Pride Rock.
Help the snake. Kopa fell.
Everyone woke up. Nala rose to see the panicking Vitani. "Slow down, Vitani. But what about a snake, Kopa and Kopa?" Nala asked.
Kopa and I were playing in the falls when a snake slid up to us. We tried to run, but Kopa was too close to the edge and slipped Vitani and
Nala was in shock and couldn't speak. Colonel spoke next. "Mr. Sweetie, send for Simba and Captain Bluey. Tell them to meet us at Zubri Falls." "Yes, ma'am!" Sweetie saluted and flew off at breaking speed to get the King and Bluey, who were on patrol near the Ruby Caves. "But Your Highness, I want to help."
No, Vitani, you need wants to stay here and watch your brother while Timon and Pumbaa will watch Kiara.
Yes, Your Highness. Vitani had her ears pinned down as she went back to the cave. Simba and Bluey had joined the rest of the pride for searching for Kopa. The search went on until dawn, until dusk, and they couldn't find Kopa's bodies anywhere.
As they were all headed home, Prairie and Brook, they saw a dead cub in the base of a rock that strangely looked like Kopa.
Kopa? Simba believed and concerned that it was the boy that was laying there dead. Then laughing was heard. Simba turned and heard Scar, Zero and Two Hyenas laughing. Scar! Simba bared his teeth. Ah, Simba, my favorite nephew, Scar said evilly. Well, you see, yes, here is your flesh. However, I'm here only to warn you that I intend to take back what's mine.
Tomorrow dawn.
You have killed my only son. I shall rip your head off. Tomorrow. It'll be vengeance for what you have done, Simba spat. Ah, yes, revenge. That is what I'm seeking as well, as you stole something from me. Simba, I don't know if you remember if that crackpot monkey Rafiki has taught you, but once, he said one thing that I'll never forget. It was from a human, he said. Let me finish. He said, let me if I remember correctly. Ah, yes. Revenge is a dish best served cold. What do you think? I look forward to my favorite nephew, Scar, and his companions left. Simba took the body in what they thought was Kopa and nuzzled his wife. A quick funeral was held. Later that evening, Simba met with Tojo and Bluey. Have all the lions prepare for battle.
Be ready for them, Your Majesty, Tojo said.
The next morning, Lion all the lionesses and fled, ready to fight. Bluey and Sweetie scoped the field, awaiting for orders. Buddy, Birdie, and Snowy scouted from different angles as they were in positions to report back to Tojo. Dottie and Kiara were being watched by Timon and Pumbaa, while Vitani was left alone, supposedly watching her brother Kovu when she was actually watching the battle.
Lined up next to the general while we marched to the center of the grassland. Scar's pride was approaching and ready to attack.
Lionesses, attack! Tojo pointed his sword in a forward charge.
of Archer's side to charge as well. Simba and Scar were in the back watching the situation as the battle began.
Battle began very fiercely. Lightning struck what was about to rain. Slashes, cuts, and blood was seen on both sides as each side attacked another. Zero flanks moved to the left, while Tojo flanks moved to the counter. It was going back and forth, and his two sides had out. Simba had jumped to fight the hyenas. Tojo was using his sword as defense as a killing tool. Chumpy had cornered and fought him, and on the Scar was fighting as rather well. Slashes, mustn't slashes, the two lions went. Four moves, right, left, and right, fight. The rain was getting worse.
The four lions took over to the outlands. One of them happened to be Hela.
The battle was getting intense, and the birds were issuing tactical orders left and right, with Tojo screaming the different orders and actions while the birds were at his side.
Zara was also shouting attack orders. Another lightning strike. The Outlanders were losing.
Scar had broken Chumpy's left leg and went for the charge, but the Outlanders was attacked from behind. Three hyenas pushed the lionesses, leaving Scar ready to go, but Chumpy, who was out of commission, was suddenly pinned by Scar, and Scar went for the neck and ripped his neck to shreds. After ripping his necks, he rammed and gutted. Nala and Kula were overtaken by Scar, who killed Scar in an instant. Zero noticed that her husband was killed and stopped what she was doing in order for the remainder of what was left to retreat. Roars and cheers of the Outlanders had retreated to the Outlands. Mitu and Ishani had finished had two hyenas and went back to the pride to celebrate victory, and Ishani noticed her cub was missing.
Hey Colonel, where is your son? Concerned, Ashley had asked Kopa. What? Tojo? Where is Kangu? Kopa asked.
Batani, where is your brother? Tojo asked. Sorry, folks, but that is the cliffhanger. I'm Johnny 2B. And we've been our fine fan fiction chapter of the end of the Wrath of Scar, Chapter 5. Kopa disappears in a new battle. Thank you and have a good night.